Knuckle conditioning, pleasures and precautions. There are no pleasures. I just said that for the alliteration. Pleasures and precautions. Anyway, that aside, I need a title. Knuckle conditioning. So I've done another video about knuckle push-ups and stuff, but one thing that I've not really stressed or gone into more detail, I was cutting glass when I'll stop, glass, not glass, is it should be done very, very, take your time doing it, don't rush it. If you're starting out completely fresh, as it were, starting like a hardback book. I've got a Viz annual, which is a sort of adults comic in England, Viz. I've got an annual, and I started on that. I moved to a hardwood floor, and we've got hardwood floors in our flat, which I use now, and that was a killer for ages. And I pushed it too much, and I got it was this knuckle here on my right hand. This might look on my left when it's filmed. It's the wrong way around. It's my right hand. I got an infection. I got a hole in it, and this fluid dribbled out of it, and it stank, for want of a better word. And then the dog leapt up at it and scratched it one day, and I just went through the roof and blah blah. Anyway, it took ages to heal up. So I kept on going at it when I could, and now I do them on the concrete a few times a day here at the temple. I sort of got a routine. Made a video about that as well, keeping the routine up. So I've got these like more predominant on my left hand, or more so. For some reason I can't get one here. That's very disappointing. But I've got every finger accounted for here. I think basically I've actually just got weak skin. I remember way back when doing like did some Muay Thai or karate or anything striking art, and we do pad work, or and my knuckle. It was a standard joke amongst the other guys and girls in the club. Our Ben's doing pad work again. There's blood all over the place because my knuckles were split open really easily. So I think that explains half of that really. But it does. I managed to do a brick punch. I broke a brick with a punch. I recorded it. So that's my crowning achievement so far. I do believe in conditioning and stuff. I did. Sorry not to keep referencing other videos I've made because it just sounds a bit lame. But I did do a video about, I'm not the greatest fan of these martial arts pundits on YouTube. Well, I am. They know their stuff obviously, but a few of them is like, they seem to be going really overboard on saying, knuckle conditioning and stuff. Oh, it's completely overrated. You shouldn't do it, and it makes up for, good technique is much better and stuff. Well, bull. They're not doing it. That's all. It's like the fox and no tail, in my opinion. I think that's all. Yeah, and also just over to it, but everything's to degrees. I mean, I read the other day Masayama, the founder of Kyokushin Karate, the Korean-Japanese guy. He was born in Korea and came to Japan. Japanese don't like to be told that, some of them. It's like he's a Japanese hero, but he's actually Korean by birth. But apparently, before he died, he was so crippled with arthritis, all his knuckles had fused together, and he couldn't bear for the sheets of his bed on his futon to touch his hands even. So yeah, there is, you do everything. I love the Japanese for it. Bocce means just sort of take your time, do it nice and steady. But that's some on knuckle conditioning. I've seen some good other videos on knuckle conditioning. They do demonstration and stuff as well, and it seems to be 10 minutes a day to start off with. And also, I mean, I vary push-ups to fingers, knuckles. That's good if you want to strengthen. The good one is to get something like a bamboo and sort of do push-ups and pull your weight on it and roll it up, and it kills at first, but then these really do get toughened up, and then you can start looking at doing some breaks. But I've got a problem at the moment with this hand here. I've done something here. This right there's pain just shot through to the other side, and unfortunately didn't come out. It's like there. So yeah, but then again, I am 44 now today, so I'm not getting younger. Anyway, that's just a sort of knuckle conditioning, and touched upon a bit of hand conditioning again there. Cheers.